So we land on the runway. Skeet, 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 right? That's the tires. That's not the other. Hello guys, today and welcome to Bucketheadnation. Well, it's me again. He's in bed, and I had a guy at work. Excuse me, hold on a second. All these cords.
Come on, man.
Oh, you up? I had a guy at work tell me that.
You gotta restart, man.
Why I gotta restart?
He's asking.
No, I'm gonna ride this bit. I'm gonna ride this out.
No.
What?
Just cut it. Just cut it.
Why cut it for what? Let's go.
Don't say I'm in bed. I ain't in bed.
You know what? You was? I thought you was. Anyway, so the story, this is what's gonna happen. Man, stop doing it.
Restart it.
I don't want to restart it.
Yeah, restart it.
No. So, one of the guys at work said that he wanted to know about one of the stories I had from Iraq. So, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make it a condensed version story for Iraq. So, this is what's up. I went to Iraq. I was a civilian. I wasn't in the military then. I had retired, and I wanted to go back. When they bombed the towers, I tried to go back in the military and they wouldn't let me. So the only other way I could do to help out was to be a civilian and civilian contractor. So I went over there for the money and the fame. That's what they say, it was the money. But so I'm gonna tell you the initial story of what happened when we got there. And it's probably gonna take about 6 minutes. I'm gonna try to cut this to 6 minutes. So, are you ready? Let's do this. All right. We went to Houston, and at the time they were processing 600 people a day. They were processing 600 people, 1,200 people a week. So there was a day class and a night class. And you just went day and night, day and night. It was back in 2004, 2003, 2004. So you come in on Monday, by Friday you're on the airplane and you're heading out. That's how quick it was. And they were processing 600 people on days, 600 people on nights, about 1,200 people. So you fly from Houston to Dubai. You get to Dubai, and you get there. We got there around the 4th of July, so we wind up staying in Dubai for the 4th of July. And Dubai is beautiful, had a great time. So we get ready to fly into Iraq. We load up the plane, we all get on, and we fly into Iraq. So we land the airplane. Well, the way you land is crazy anyway. You come in the airplane like this, and you make a loop like this. You go around the airport, and then all of a sudden, shoot, and you just drop in. You just, not all this where you just do a loop, and you drop in, boom, and you're on the runway. So we land on the runway. Skeet, 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 right? That's the tires. That's not the other. So we land. When we land, about that time, there's a mortar attack. And you hear, you just hear boom, boom, boom. And one of the people that's on the airplane says, I want to go home. I want to go home. I'm not getting off the airplane. I want to go home. I want to go home. And they're yelling at the top of their lungs that they want to go home. Now, mind you, we just flew from Dubai into Iraq on this airplane, and these guys, they come on board and they tell us, hey, you have to get off the airplane now. They're bombing the airport. So the guy's like, I'm not getting off the airplane. I want to go home. I want to go home. And they tell him, you can't leave until we fuel up the airplane for you to go back to Dubai. So you got to get off the airplane. And he's screaming and people are grabbing it. About that time, 2 more mortar hits. Boom, boom. I'm up. I leave my bags. I leave everything. I'm off the airplane. We're running down the airplane. We run into a bunker and we stay there. And then, you know, it takes a little time and we get processed. They do what they got to do. We're in the bunker for about an hour. And then we get back on the airplane, get our stuff, go in and start processing. This guy is determined to go home. He doesn't even want to leave the airport. So they take him, turn him around in the airport. They fuel up the airplane. They kick another guy that's supposed to be going home on vacation or whatever, kick him off the airplane and put this guy back on the airplane and fly him back to Dubai. So he goes back to Dubai, and I can remember the one thing that I want to tell you guys is, because a guy today, a couple days ago, from where I work at, went over to Afghanistan, and that's why he wanted me to tell you the story. I just want you guys to know there's jobs available in Afghanistan, there's jobs available in Iraq, there's jobs available in Kuwait. But I'm telling you this, all money ain't good money. There's a price to pay for the money that you get. It's what I learned by going to Iraq. I was in Iraq from June of 04 to February of 06. From October, was it October? I think it was October of 06 until August of 07. And I was there from February of 08 until August of 08, when I decided I'd had enough. And I made good money. I'm talking about $100K or better. When I left, I was making $139,000 a year. So, you know, the money's there, but there's a price to pay. When I initially went over there for the money. And I found out that I loved the job, and I loved helping soldiers, and I loved helping people. That was what I learned. I also learned that all money ain't good money, because I have a price to pay for going over there. So this is that, and I just want you guys to know that there's a purpose for you being here. There's a reason you're here. There's a reason that you do what you do every day. You don't, and I don't, and we don't know the reason, but we just have to do what we're supposed to do to keep going forward. Be good to one another. Care about people, love one another, and have a wonderful week and day. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.